You open your eyes. It's completely dark. Your hands hit wood 4 inches from your face. You're not dreaming. You're underground in a box, and you are still breathing. Here's the only number that matters right now. You have roughly 5 hours of air, maybe less. And almost everything that decides whether you're still breathing at hour 4 depends on what you do in the next 60 seconds. Do not scream. Do not claw at the wood. Every single thing your body wants to do right now is exactly the thing that kills you fastest. Start with the math, because the math is the only thing in this situation that doesn't lie to you. A standard casket holds around 886 liters of space. Your body takes up roughly 66 of those liters. That leaves about 820 liters of air trapped around you, and only a fifth of that, around 164 liters, is actual oxygen. At rest, breathing calmly, a person burns through that oxygen at about half a liter a minute. Do that math, and you get somewhere close to 5.5 hours. Panicking changes that number fast. Fear spikes your heart rate, and a faster heart rate demands more oxygen per breath, not less. Scream once, thrash against the lid, and you can burn through 10 or 20 minutes of air in a single minute of pure panic. The single most dangerous thing in that box isn't the wood. It's your own adrenaline. So the first thing you do, the only thing you do, is control your breathing. Slow, shallow, in through the nose, a long pause, out through the nose. Not because it feels calming, because every breath you take too fast is oxygen you don't get back. Here's something almost nobody expects. Oxygen running out isn't actually what kills you first. Every breath you exhale fills that sealed space with carbon dioxide, and CO2 builds up long before the oxygen fully disappears. Rising CO2 is what triggers the panic response in your brain, the desperate feeling that you need to breathe faster, harder, right now. That feeling is a trap. Giving into it accelerates the exact process that's killing you. This is not theoretical. In 2008, a construction worker named Wang Jianxin was buried alive in a collapsed trench with nothing but a small pocket of air trapped inside his hard hat. He didn't fight it. He used slow, meditative breathing to stretch that tiny air pocket for 2 full hours before rescuers reached him. 2 hours from a space a fraction of the size of a coffin. Breathing technique alone bought him that time. Next, stop trying to dig out. 6 feet of packed soil weighs close to 2 tons per cubic yard, roughly the weight of a car sitting directly above you. You cannot punch, kick, or claw through that. Every movement you make burns oxygen for 0 result, and it does something worse. It shifts your body position, which can compress the exact air pocket you're trying to preserve. Instead, keep your movements small and deliberate. If you have anything metal, a belt buckle, a phone, a ring, use it to tap a slow, steady rhythm against the coffin wall. Rhythmic sound travels through soil better than a scream does, and screaming costs you air you can't afford to lose. 3 taps, pause, 3 taps, pause. It's slower than panic wants. It's also the only signal with a real chance of reaching the surface. If your coffin has any seams, a joint in the wood, a gap around the lid, feel for it with your fingertips, not your fists. A weak seam might let in a thread of outside air, and even a small crack can meaningfully extend the clock you're racing against. Don't force it. Forcing it costs oxygen. Testing it gently doesn't. Here's the part that matters most, and it's the part almost no one prepares for mentally. The 5.5-hour number assumes you stay calm the entire time. Real panic doesn't stay constant. It comes in waves, and every wave you ride out without losing control resets your odds back in your favor. The version of you that survives this isn't stronger or luckier. It's the version that can feel the terror arrive, and instead of obeying it, just keeps breathing slow. None of this changes the odds by much if nobody knows where you are. Every method here buys you time. It doesn't create rescue out of nothing. Time is the only thing you're actually fighting for, minute by minute, breath by breath, and the only lever you have to pull is how slowly you spend it. You're still in the dark. you can still hear your own breathing. That means the oxygen is still there, the clock hasn't run out, and right now, in this exact second, the only thing standing between you and more time is whether you breathe like you're calm or breathe like you're dying. Choose the slow breath. It's the only choice that was ever really yours.